Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
I got 2-1 to count.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Next will be the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 2 for 3. And that's taken for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Just getting started here in Seattle. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Two pitch is fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Flores is retired, 2 down now. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And right into the shift. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Popped him up. Bruce has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding in, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Segura.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Matt with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down. Standing in, Robinson Cano looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Todd Frazier now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
2-2.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Haniger in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Nope.
And he misses 2-1.
2-1.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Haniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
For the shortstop, Reyes. Fielded cleanly. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Ground ball left side. Reyes in the hole. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Stepping in, Ryan Healy.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
First pitch on its way. On attempt misses. The throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. He's on the move again from first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-2. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now the runner's trying for third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Span on second. Healy at first. One gone. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 68 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Throw won't get him. So stepping in, Mike Zunino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. He got him. And exhale. Digging in now, number 68. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 68.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. And it's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Span comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The head-to-head with James Paxton. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Right down the chute that time, 1-2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And they start him out away with a called strike. And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Here's D. Gordon now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way.
Gordon.
Popped him up. Frazier shading to his right. 1 out. Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. On the ground up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First offering on its way. And that misses ball one. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Bullet back up the middle. Gordon is there. 2 gone. Striding in, Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Frazier on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. In now the Mariners DH, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. At the plate, Denard Span. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The set and the 1-1 pitch. On attempt misses. The throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-2. We'll try it one more time for second. He squares and it's in the air. In now, Ryan Healy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul. There goes Cano. And he steps off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Cano is off at first with 2 away. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Popped him up. Segura in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Hits it high and deep out to center field.
Looking up is Haniger.
Gone! Here's Jay Bruce now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in the throw.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Nimmo becomes the first out of the inning. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Reyes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to make the play is Frazier for the first down. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! Next for Seattle, D. Gordon, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball Bases are empty, one man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Soft liner towards short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Next up from New York.
Leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Out to short for Segura. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. A high fastball is in there.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Gordon moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready for.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Nimmo. 1 out. Here's Robbie Cano now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz. Now.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs.
Anthony Swarzak, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Anthony Swarzak.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Alex Colomé is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48. Alex Colomé.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Jake Bruce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And it's 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
This is skied into short left center. Span moving to his left, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready now, Denard Span. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman.
Ready. Once again, Kyle. Senior.
Kyle Seager.
Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's too high. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Standing in, number 68, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 68.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Next for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Sacrifice attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. In the past against Alex Colomé, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Snap throw to first, but he dives back safely. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here now the 2-2. A line shot to third base. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses inside, 1-0. Now a throw over to first. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Now a spin and another throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Popped him up. Segura into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Throw over to first. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Here now is Mike Zunino. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 3.
Captain Mike Zunino.
Seth Newdorf is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Man, number 67. Seth Newdorf.
First offering on its way. Hot shot to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Here's D. Gordon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner goes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that one stayed up a little high. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Gene Segura standing in. He could really use a knock here. For 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nope. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Chopped now to short, and they get 2. Scooped up. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out and set.
Robinson, come on. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here.
Number 39, Jerry Levin.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't. So here's the cleanup. Edwin Diaz comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Haniger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's hitless in 6 tries. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of it.
Strike, count.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon.